Thanks very much to my cousin for buying me this ramen bowl. And look, it's got divots in the side to put your chopsticks on. Isn't that just lovely? Hello everyone and welcome to another ramen talk. What ramen talk are we on? Oh, okay. For some reason on the last ramen talk I put it was number 14 and it just isn't at all. It's number 21 and this week's number 22. Let me just quickly change that because it's going to block me eyes. So, welcome to ramen talk. I'm just going to get straight into it because I really frankly don't have the energy this weekend to edit a long video. So, this week's ramen is, I don't actually know where this is from. I kind of get the impression that it's from Indonesia. These noodles are from Indonesia. They're called mee goreng, barbecue chicken flavour. Saw these on Warnhong and thought, barbecue chicken? Yes please. I haven't put any green onions in this time because I couldn't be bothered. It's the one that I was most excited to try, which naturally had the longest date, so I had to try them last. So yeah. Right, so here's what they look like. I have done two because look at the size of the packet, it's ridiculous. And this is my lunch and I'm hungry, so I've done two of those packets. There they are, look. So I'm very excited to try them. The packets smelt a bit weird and they'd been in my ramen box over there for like 8 months. The powder became quite stuck together, more like a block of stock, like, you know, stock cubes, and they hadn't quite broken down. There's still some lumps in there, so we're going to just like hope they break down whilst I'm talking. So we're going to give them a go in a minute. For this ramen talk, I'm not going to do like categories. Like I'm not going to do what the hell dance movie is that, underrated K-pop song, the group. I'm going to do a bitch and B-side. Because I have one to ask you to listen to, but I just couldn't really find one for this week because as usual I left it till late to do my research. So okay, here we go. Okay, here's the thing. Do they taste like barbecue chicken? No. Do they taste umami? Yes. Do they taste bad? No. Am I going to keep eating them? Yeah. Am I going to eat them all? Yeah. So they do taste very nice. Not barbecue chicken all the time, though. Well, not the barbecue chicken that we have. To be honest, I'm thinking about it. Barbecue means something different in the East because I think that barbecue flavour, as in like the sauce flavour, isn't really common in that part of the world, and I think they mean barbecued, as in like chicken put on a barbecue flavour, which is what it tastes more like, which is fine by me because it tastes yummy. So I'm gonna eat some more now. I'm glad I put two in. Okay, we have quite a few topics to get through today. And like not a lot of K-pop apart from the comebacks and everything. So, right off the bat, I just need to mention Stray Kids' comeback, which was yesterday for me. For you, it will be like a week ago. These lads, they never disappoint, do they? I'm not gonna lie, the whole album I'm not like enthralled with. I like Case 143 and I like Taste. The other songs, hit or miss for me really. If they're on, I'll listen to them, but like I'm not gonna put them on my phone But Taste is a proper Ho song, isn't it? And I love a good Ho song. And 143. It's just fun. It's just really fun, really nice song. I think it's hilarious though. They said in the intro, the dance is quite a simple dance to follow along to. Is it? Oh, look, there's a Sadie hair. I was wondering how long it would take me to find one. But yeah, really, really great. I have obviously pre-ordered the album, and that should be coming in within the week or so. So look out for that soon. Finally, the Eurovision host city has been announced. So obviously we know, as I talked about back in May, that the UK would be hosting because Ukraine obviously can't for obvious reasons. And the shortlisted cities were Birmingham, which is the city that I live next to. What was it? Glasgow, Liverpool, and some other ones. Now I know that obviously cities were knocked out. Birmingham was knocked out, unfortunately. One, because they hosted it last time, and two, because there was an issue with their roof. But it was between Glasgow and Liverpool. I really want to go and see a Eurovision show once in my life. If it was going to be Glasgow, then that's an absolute no, because I'm not travelling to Scotland. And honestly, Liverpool is a bit too far as well, so I'm going to have to put that on the back burner. The winner was Liverpool. So actually I thought it was going to be Glasgow. We all thought it was going to be Glasgow, but Liverpool 2023. We just want to hope that they don't make it all about Liverpool and stick to the Ukrainian ways, since they actually won it. You know. I don't want to talk about this too much because I know it's like quite a serious thing. Let's talk about the Try Guys. Not gonna lie, I didn't follow them a lot, really. They were funny. And they were nice people. Well, 3 of them were. But obviously all of a sudden fans started to notice that Ned wasn't in the videos anymore. So what was going on there? Obviously it came out that he had an affair, so... I just think it's a real betrayal, really, isn't it? You had an affair with someone in your workplace. Now, ordinarily, that's not really a bad thing, but 1, you are married, so it is a bad thing, and 2, if there's like a company rule saying like no workplace affiliations, then kind of like you need to abide by it. Now, obviously I'm not condoning either of their behaviour whatsoever, and both of them deserve everything they're getting, as in Ned and the woman, I forgot what her name is, but she was pretty, he is not attractive. She can do a lot better than him. And I haven't seen her fiancé, but I'm guessing he was probably better looking than Ned. So, yeah. I just hate how he reacted. He put a statement out saying, my focus will now be on my family and my children and everything. Well, you're only saying that, 1, because you got caught, and 2, because you haven't got a job anymore. So, and also, what family? Because I'm pretty sure Ariel is going to be like, okay, bye, like everyone else would. I would really, if that was me, I would really have absolutely no problem telling my child that is your biological father, but he is an asshole. So over the last like year or so, every so often, like every week, I would see an article from one of the Korean K-pop websites, news outlets, regarding BTS enlistment, and literally every single time it would be the same thing. That the Korean Tourism or whatever board is going to meet to discuss their military enlistment and whether they should or not. And I think the general consensus is that they should, because they said it's fair. Literally every week it would be like, they're discussing it, they've decided that they're going to discuss it. And it's just like, come on, it's literally not a hard discussion to have. Are they or aren't they? And why is it that they are? And then finally, there was this big article on, what was it, Soompi or something, saying that the board have finally decided that the decision will be decided by December. Why does it take 2 months? Why has it taken a year? I'm pretty sure the members of BTS want to enlist. Hype's already losing money. It's not like it's going to make a negative effect, because it's already having a negative effect. So just like, let them go, for Christ's sake. Maybe someone else can win awards at the Mamas. That is not the underlying reason for this, but yeah. Do you remember when, like a few months, this was like, maybe at the start of the year, maybe a bit after, but it was announced that there was going to be a Mario movie, an animated Mario movie. And everyone's general consensus was, really? Great. Because I just didn't see how they were going to do it. And the trailer came out the day before, for me. And I watched it. I wasn't expecting great things. Now, there's good things and bad things. It was low-key funny. The animation is good and true to the games. And it looks promising. However, Mario characters having voices will always weird me out, because they just never have, except to make weird grunts and stuff. And except for Mario and Luigi don't usually have lines. They do have voices though. And we all know Mario is Italian. He's an Italian plumber. So why they got Chris Pratt to do Linda Belcher is beyond me. I mean, I don't know whether he's trying to go for American or British, because he sounds British at the end. But I'm just not feeling it. I'm not feeling his voice at all. Why don't they just make him Italian? Why don't they just get someone who can do a really good Italian accent, or an Italian, to just play him? Or the man who actually plays Mario in the game. Why didn't they do that? So, Jack Black doesn't sound terrible as Bowser, but we've never really heard Bowser's voice, so, you know, that's probably why. Oh, look what it says on my bowl. Look what it says. Food over friends. Couldn't agree more. Anyway, back to the thing. But yeah, it looked low-key kind of good. I really like the penguins. Really like the penguins. Low-key kind of good. Not excited about the voices, but, you know. And Mario's face, I don't know what they've done to Mario's face, but it's just not right at all. I had a bit of trouble this week finding things that aren't depressing to put on for topics for Ramen Talk. You know, Russian nuclear war, all that jazz. So I've decided I'm going to just take one of these as like, I'm going to use these for a segment that I'm not going to name. And this is what I'm simply going to do in this segment. I'm going to say it and then give you a look, give the camera a look while sipping from this really oversized cup. And I think that will explain and say everything that I feel about this topic. The FBI say they have enough evidence to arrest Hunter Biden on gun purchases and tax evasion. Earlier this week, it was reported that Vlive will officially be ending and phased out by the end of this year. Now, I don't know what to believe, because I'm sure they've said this about 3 times now. And we all know that Hype can go and jump off a cliff. But I really feel like they're being sincere this time, because for the last, like, month and a half, they've stopped putting subtitles on any channel. Which is very upsetting, because I can't watch Chan's Room now. I'm about 5 behind now, coming up to 6. And you can search them on YouTube, but everyone who puts they've got English subtitles on their videos doesn't actually have English subtitles, which is quite annoying. But yeah, so Vlive's going, and then Weverse, groups that have Weverse accounts, which I believe is a Hype thing, will have their content transferred. So all the other groups, which is every single K-pop group who has a Vlive account, which is every single K-pop group, their content is just going to disappear forever unless somebody archives it on like YouTube or something, which takes time, effort and a lot of space. So, hello. Now, before it was just that Vlive would end but you can still use it, or that it they were thinking about ending it but weren't going to. But this time they actually mean they're going to shut Vlive down by December, end of December. On the one hand, great, because I was following about 7 or 8 accounts on Vlive and it was a bit difficult to keep up with all of them. On the other hand, you are shutting down a platform for idols to communicate with their fans. So, it's not all about you, Hype, is it? Velma's the lesbian. I'm so happy for her. I love a bit of Velma. And in the newest Scooby-Doo movie, it is revealed that she has feelings for a woman, and well, it doesn't say explicitly that she's a lesbian in the film. I think they have confirmed, the creators have confirmed that she is. I mean, because she could just be bisexual. But in the actual live action film, she's obviously dating that man in the second one. Tries to impress that man, Seth Green. Is that his name? But that was just her way of dealing with the fact that she's a lesbian. And obviously in Scooby-Doo Mystery Incorporated, the TV show, she is pursuing Shaggy like really hard, and she's trying to get him to go out with her. And Shaggy being Shaggy just isn't boyfriend material, really, is he? But now she's revealed her true self as a lesbian, and we're really, really excited in the community. As someone who is part of that community, we welcome you with open arms. After literal like 3 years, I think it was, when they announced it, Overwatch 2's finally been released. Oh, happy days, you'd saying. No, it's not happy days, because it takes about 7 hours to actually get on the game. I'm all done. Yeah, it takes 70 hours to get on the game, because you put in a queue of about 40,000, and then as soon as you get down to the end of the queue, it logs you out for some reason, then you have to be put back into the queue of 40,000 at the end, which takes another 3 hours. And then you finally get on, and then you start playing a match, and then halfway through the match it logs you out again, and you have to go into a new match. And it's just ridiculous. And then for some reason on certain Mystery Hero games, everything's blurred. You just think, I mean, don't get me wrong, it's a cracking game. I haven't really had a proper go at it yet, but it's, from what I can see, it's a cracking game. But, like, you made us wait a long time and then delayed it even more to perfect it, and you didn't anticipate that this many people would want to play it. I know you got hacked, I don't know, there's nothing you can do about that, but you should have been prepared since you had that much time to prepare for every situation. I'm talking to the Blizzard people, not the staff, because obviously, yeah. So, next time this happens, when you release Overwatch 3, if that's ever going to be a thing, I think you need to rethink your strategy just a little bit. So before we move on to the comebacks and upcoming comebacks, oh my god, I nearly fell off the bed. That was embarrassing. Ignore that. I need to talk about what B-side I want to recommend to you, and yes, it's another Twice one, and this time it's the Japanese one. This cup is bigger than my face. It's the Japanese one, and it's on the album Kurakura, and it's called Strawberry Moon, and it's a proper great song. It's a bit hoey, you know, it's a bit But it's a really great song and I'm obsessed with it. And it was, before Perfect World came out, it was my new favourite Twice Japanese song. So please go listen to Strawberry Moon. Very good song. Obviously it's Twice, so it's going to be a good song, isn't it? So the comebacks and the upcoming comebacks. Right, September was a little bit dry. October, however, let me tell you right there. So I'm going to go from mid-September to the end of October again, as usual. So, on the 16th of September, we had Blackpink come back. I think I've already talked about that. We also had NCT 127 with 2 baddies. Wasn't a fan. And then we also had Mimi Rose debuting with a song called Rose, and I'm so obsessed with that song. It's a great song. On the 19th of September, we had NMIXX come back with Dice. I like Dice a lot more than OO. But I still like NMIXX as a group and don't believe they get hate or anything. However, Lily's hair in the actual music video was fine, but on the comeback stage, it was not good. It wasn't good at all. So, yeah. Bit dry after that again. Then we had 21st of September, we had JB releasing his second EP album, Be Yourself, with the title track Go Up. We had ITZY releasing the full Japanese single, blah blah blah. On the 22nd of September, we had Lapalus coming back with their first mini album, Gratata. When I say dry, I don't mean the comebacks were bad. I mean the comebacks were not. There wasn't very many comebacks of prominence, in my opinion, because there was a lot of like indie, low-key solo artists that don't promote on music shows, and they don't really do music that I like. So there wasn't many like K-pop group comebacks. But anyway, we had 23rd of September, Universe Music Kepler released Sugar Rush. 26th of September, Xiumin released Brand New, the first mini album EP. That was his first solo album. Then we had 27th, Gravity come back with fourth mini album New Wave, Party Rock. Then we had a group called Limelight debuting. They're actually not officially debuted yet. This is the pre-debut album. With the title track Starlight. I like that song, it's a good song. Who else? 28th, Mireille came back with a fourth mini album, Our Turn, with the title track Drip and Drop. Luna released their full Japanese second single, Luminous. 29th, oh god, this was a good one. EXID came back with their 10th anniversary single album, X, title Fire. I'm really happy with that because loads of groups, most senior groups do anniversary songs as like slow, nice songs. I want to say thank you. Not EXID, no, theirs was hot and spicy and I was here for it. That was it for September. Now October, we've got a lot going on in October, guys. Okay, so 4th of October, Treasure came back finally with the album The Second Step Chapter 2 with the title track Hello. Sulgi from Red Velvet debuted as a solo artist with her first mini album 28 Reasons with the title track 28 Reasons, and she's going through some things, isn't she? AB6 came back with their 6th EP Take a Chance with their title track Sugarcoat. 5th of October, Kingdom album, 5th mini album, History Kingdom Part 5, Louis. Title track Long Live the King. Jamie came back with her EP One Bad Night with the title track 3D Woman. Rocket Punch released their first Japanese full album. 6th, DKZ came back with their 7th single album, Chase Episode 3, Boom, with the title track Uweng. I don't know how you pronounce that. Rolling Quartz came back with their second single album, Hybrid, title track Nazababara. Apologies for any Rolling Quartz fan. And the 7th is when Stray Kids released Maxident. Obviously, title track Case 143. I don't need to go through this with you because I'm a stay. So, The Rose released their album Heal with the title track Sour. And now we're going into today, which nothing happened today. And then on the 11th, we've got Mamamoo coming back with their 12th-minute album Like On with the title track Ilela. Ilela, I hate to pronounce it tonight. But I literally can't wait. I literally can't wait. I love the pink album cover. It's so amazing. So yeah. And we've also got on the same day Dreamcatcher coming back with their 7th mini album Apocalypse Follow Us. I'm loving that. Tan coming back with their next album, single album, Dream and Durim. 12th up, Tension coming back with their 11th mini album, Codename Arrow. Title track What If Love. Kwon Unbees coming back with her 3rd mini album, Lethality, with the title track Underwater. Baeko, who is formerly of Newest, is releasing his 1st mini album, Absolute Zero. We also have Lee Chaeyeon, hello, the final IZONE member to flipping do something. I'm so happy that she's finally getting a chance to do something. Her 1st mini album, Hush Rush, is being released. We also have Park Ji-hoon releasing his 6th mini album, The Answer, with the title track Nitro. That's a lot on the 12th. And then we've got 13th is when Ravi's coming back with a song, and Kepler's releasing their 3rd mini album, Troubleshooter, title track We Fresh, and that's like their 3rd album since they debuted, like a few months ago. Actually, no, Wadada was released at the end of last year, or was it the beginning of this year? Anyway, having 3 comebacks, and it's only the 10th month of the year. Quite impressive. And if you think about it, Go Up wasn't that long ago, was it? And then the 14th, we've got Wonho. I thought we'd enlisted. Wonho's coming back with his 2nd single album, Bittersweet. Then we've got the 17th of October is G-Idol, or Idol, album, 5th mini album, I Love, and the title track is Nude. So I'm excited and kind of intrigued as to what they're going to do with the concept there. Are they all going to be naked in the video? I don't know. And then Lee Chan-hyuk, which is the brother of the duo Akmu, is coming back with his 1st solo album, Error. Then we also have Le Seraphim finally coming back without Garam, obviously, with their 2nd mini album, Anti-Fragile, which is also the title track. N-Flying will also be releasing their 8th mini album, Dearest. Then we've got on the 19th, see look, October's just filled with loads, is Way. I heard a noise, I don't know what that noise was. Releasing their 5th mini album, Love Part 2, Passion. Then we've got 24th of October, Keehan from Monster X is releasing his 1st mini album, Youth, as well as Pink Fantasy releasing Bizarre Story, Get Out, whatever that is. 26th of October, Apex is coming back with their 4th EP album, Prelude of Love, Chapter 1, Puppy Love. What have I said about these lengthy titles? Then we've got Classy coming back, ATBO coming back with their 2nd mini album, The Beginning. And then we've got 27th of October, Alice, formerly called Elris, re-debuting, shall we say, as after rebranding, with their 1st single album, Dance On. And we also have Iolite, the new K-pop group, debuting this month or next month, I believe. I'm going to go now before I fall off the bed again. And they were really nice ramen, recommend those ramens. And I also recommend you listen to Strawberry Moon. And if you're not listening to Maxident, what are you doing with your life? Because, hello. Okay, I'm going to go. I'm going to patiently waiting by the door until Maxident comes in the post. Okay, bye.